I have been trying to clean out things. I have a lot of old stuff. I've moved around I don't know, the last couple years, and I've had a lot of things that were like at my mom's house still, in storage. So this year, I'm like, I want to get rid of all the old crap. Like, I have too much crap that I'm holding on to because I don't know. I thought it had sentimental value, but like it doesn't. Some things, like, I just threw out my yearbooks from high school. So it's I've had them for a while, but like I don't need them. Like, I was sharing that I was only in the yearbooks like twice. Um, like my class picture, then just another few times. So like I don't see why I'm keeping them. So that's one of my goals. Besides travel, which I was talking about in the other live, I want to clean out. Like, I want to do a deep cleaning of all the crap that I have because I don't need it. I don't need it. So I just went through one album and look at the pictures that I have. One of them is from why do I keep this? I don't know. It's a picture of my softball shirt that I used when I was in like little league softball. I don't know, my fifth grade, like when I was fifth grade, so I was like 10 years old. So right here you can see like the little trophy that we got um after the season ended, and my mitt, and we were Legacy Lightning. That was our name. And then I also have this picture. So on our senior trip, I took a whole bunch of pictures, and this one is just the top of heads. Like it makes like no point. I have a cutout of the. I found this behind other pictures, so I have a cutout of when you get your class pictures, or not your class pictures, but like your pictures, they come in an envelope. So mine came in this envelope, and I took the picture off of it. Why? I don't know. But I have a lot of things like that. And I kept them for a long time because I figured, well, one, they were like in storage, like I said, like I didn't really know where they were. And so I never had the chance to go through them. But I kept them because, at that time, I'm like, oh, these are my friends, people that I've known for a long time, because I went to a really small school. But now I'm like, I don't talk to any of these people. So how long, if you guys bought your yearbooks, how long did you guys keep them before you threw them away? Because yeah, I kept them for a long time. And literally just taking up space. I can't take this picture out. So this picture is from my senior trip. And it's just a group of us. Like, I am in it. I'm right there. But I'm gonna throw that one away. I have, look, I'll show you. This box is full of albums. And I have another album that's just like from my South Korea stuff. Scan them and keep them on a hard drive, no matter what they are. Memories. I know, I thought about that, but I'm like, do I really want to put in the work for those? But I think I'm gonna keep like the ones that I'm in, or that maybe there's people like one of my cousins was in my same, well, two of my cousins were in my same grade. And then I also have I have a few people that I talk to still, or that I guess I would want their pictures. But other ones, I'm just gonna throw them away. I just have so many. I do have so many drives. Like, you don't know, I have so many pictures that I was always taking pictures. My first camera was like this little. I don't know if you all remember, but era this tiny little camera, like this big, maybe like an inch and a half. It was pink, and it had like a little viewfinder that popped out that was like super tiny. And then you connected it via USB, but it's like super tiny. I think it was like $11. But it was funny. I had that little camera, and then I bought a camera as I got older. This one right here. I just don't talk to, like, I mean, so one thing that I think goes along with this is that I don't talk to a lot of these people. I do have like a lot of people on from my high school on my like Facebook page. But other than that, like this girl that's right here, and this one, she is my sister-in-law. So maybe I'll keep this one and give it to her. Well, I don't know that she'll want that picture, but that's what I thought. I'm like, maybe the people that are close to me, like I can give them their picture if they wanna. I don't know. Yeah, it was a pretty cool camera. I felt so cool with it. I have so many pictures, and then back in the day, I would use like paint, and I was just, yeah, I'm a nerd, but I have this picture that I remember that I took it and I put out my hand like this, and then I added like a star or something from like clip art. I even like faded it so I like it looked natural, which obviously it wasn't. Um, but yeah, no, it was a pretty cool camera. Then I also had the other brand. I don't know if they still make stuff, but Vivitar, Vivitar, VIV Tar, something like that. Um, they made cameras, so I had one of those too, and it took like 3 batteries, I think. A lot of batteries. I still have some negatives in here, which I don't know that I need, but I do. This picture is from my senior year. The day before my senior year, or not my senior year, but the day before, like a couple days before my senior trip, it was like the senior scholarship day thing. I went into my closet and I'm like, I already had like change, but I'm like, no, I want different pants. I went into my closet and I as I went down, there was a hanger that somehow was hanging, and the hook of the metal hanger went into, and metal hangers, which were much more common when I was young, but it went into my eyelid, and it like cut up my eye. And I remember going to like, I went to senior night, that's what it was called, for scholarships, and then then the next day was our senior trip, and my parents didn't really want to let me go because my eye was kind of swollen, so it was kind of like closed a little bit. So I wore a patch, and in order to cover that patch, I wore these huge glasses. I've always had huge glasses. I like huge glasses, but you can kind of see the patch under there. So yeah, I wore a patch that day because my eye, then I had to go. Then after that, after the senior trip, I went to the doctor, and they gave me some stuff to fix up my eye. It was kind of crazy though. I think this is all senior trip. Oh, I have these photos. Spirit days or Spirit week, Spirit days. This one was like I don't know what year is this, like 80s, where you had like the colorful and leggings and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I have a lot of pictures of these. These are fun. At work, they want to do a spirit week too, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all for it. I don't know how we're gonna talk to people with like crazy hair or something, but it'll be fun. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to make like a drive, because all my drives right now are like full. Have so much stuff. So maybe I'll make like another drive and just store pictures. I think the scanning part. Well, this one I'm not gonna get rid of, but this one has some good ones. It's just, yeah, the scanning part that I'm like, oh, I don't really want to take the time to scan them, but we'll see. Because so far I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures that I've taken out. These are all family ones. I don't need this one. Well, I have like a Google. Google has like 15 gigabytes. It's because I put like a lot of my files, and I have a lot of, I use a lot of like Illustrator, Premiere. Ooh, my phone is gonna die. I might have to move. So my files that I have in there are big. And then I also have another one that's like 5 GB from a different emailing place. I think I have 2 Google Drives, and those are like 15 GB. It's kind of bad. It's because I also use them like for work and stuff. So when I edit videos for somebody, that's like the easiest way to get it to them. These are all family ones. I want you. Oh, I have some school ones, but a black and white one. This was from Camp Casey. When we went to Camp Casey, I took a bunch of pictures. This is the one that I'm in. I took group pictures, but what happens too is that you're never in the pictures because you're the one taking them. Let me take this down a little bit. See, but this one is not even in an album. Like, it's still in the in the thing that it came in, which I paid for in 2012. Yep. And I've noticed too that I didn't organize my pictures very well. So I've printed out some that are the same. Dang, 200 is a lot. I also have like a hard drive, like a portable one, but that one's not full. But what scares me about that is that like I might lose it because I'm always running around. But yeah, I just want to clean, like that's my goal. Like I have this idea of like my house being just like knowing where everything is. Because right now I don't know, especially after I moved, like everything's a mess. So I really want to work on this year, like having everything organized where I'm like, oh, you know, that one thing or that one set of pictures, like I know right where to go. Like I don't want to have to waste time looking for stuff. And I feel like having these pictures, like it's a lot of stuff. This is not a picture, but it is a 1,000 won, I think they're called, from South Korea when I went a long time ago. This picture of this, so like what kind of like stuff like this should I keep? I don't think I should keep stuff like this. It's a picture of a kid that was my friend that I don't talk to anymore. There's a cutout of my sister. Oh, this picture, I cut this person's head. So this is an actor that Skylar Astin, I think is his name. I don't know, back in like 2011, they did this movie called 21 and Over in Seattle, and I went to be an extra. And so after we were done, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to take pictures with them. So I took a picture with him. This picture is actually like, you get the full picture, or like the original picture, you can see all of him, but I printed it wonky, so I'm gonna keep it, but it's somewhere digital. I had a nice tan there too. There's also Miles Teller was also in that one, so I have his picture. Where, I don't know. Oh, one thing that I don't know that I shared on YouTube is that I was in a band. So we used to get pictures taken once in a while. And you'll notice like in all these pictures I'll have a different hair because I always changed my hair. But this was like our picture for advertising. Picture with my grandpa, my cousins, my other cousin. Graduation. And I also have some pictures in here that are like my mom's pictures. Well, they're of my mom, but they're pictures that were given to her, but they just ended up in my stuff. Oh, here's another band picture, but this was green. Our color scheme was green. We took a lot of those. My brother's gonna be like, why were you showing that? Senior pictures. I like the two of the same one. I think what happened back in the day, you know, now you like will take pictures and then you can go through on your phone and delete stuff. But back in the day, we would just print all of them and it's like the same thing. basketball pictures. So these are, I don't know why these have lines on them. They're not even like good, good quality. I don't think I need that one. My sister, a friend. You know, back in the day, it was cool that everybody gave you a little picture. Now I have all of those. There's a printout of my sister's school, like, graduation picture. I think I'll give her that one. I don't know how I ended up, like, I think they all just got accumulated in this box. But now, do you all print pictures? So what do you do with your pictures? Because my parents always give me crap because they're like, oh, like I'll be like, oh, let's take a picture, and they'll be like, oh, pero no la sacas, like you don't even print it out. And I'm like, no, I'll just send it to everybody. Like everybody can print their own pictures. I'll just take it, I'll send it in a chat, and everybody has it. But I don't print pictures out really anymore, because then I just have them, like, you know, I don't want them to take up more space. I don't even talk to this girl anymore, so I don't want her in my album. I was going through the yearbooks, and I was noticing, like, my sister's yearbooks that they had, like, people scratched out, people, like, cut out. I never did that with mine, but it was just funny going through it. So I just went through graduation pictures, and I still have more graduation. Keep digital and print some. Keep the TV on running. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. But does your how do you put them onto your thing? Onto your TV? Because I think like something digital would be better for me. Because yeah, I'm just bad at printing. Another Spirit Week pajama day. Oh, and little cute me. It's interesting to go through these and be like, oh yeah, I still talk to this person. I'll keep it. I don't really like that person. I'm gonna toss it. Me. Wow. You know, something really interesting is like when you have like a party or like, so these are like my graduation pictures that I'm looking at. And I took pictures with everybody. And I mean, it's kind of cool, right? Because once like those people are not around, you can see them. Like this one is with my tío that passed away a couple years ago. And like, well, now I have this picture with him. But then like, it's also kind of weird to have 1, 2, 3... I don't know, like 6 pictures that are pretty much the same, but just with different people. Because like there's with my tia and my tío that actually don't talk to me, but like I'm the same in all of them. They just switches out the people. So I have multiple of those where it's like it's literally the same pictures just with different people. Like birthday photos, I think that happens a lot. Oh, back in the day I went to do like a little photo shoot. My hair is different here too, the blonde. I don't know if this is even blonde. It was kind of like orange. So I have those. Just a bunch of pictures of myself. Oh, thank you. Oh, this picture got messed up. Welcome. I'm just going through old stuff right now. I was saying one of my goals this year is to clean out my stuff. Get rid of things that, you know, there's a saying. There's this lady that organizes. I don't know if you all know. There's a lady that organizes like people's houses for a living or tells them how to organize. And I think it's like, if it doesn't bring you joy, then you don't need to keep it. Or if you don't use it for a certain amount of time, like you don't need to keep it. I'm trying to do that this year. Like if it doesn't bring me joy, but I know that some of these, like I've looked at them and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. And I accidentally put these pictures, like some of them have sticky stuff and I put them against each other and now they're like tan jodidas. Like this one, you could see the tape took off stuff. They should really be in an album, but this is another one that está nomás en the thing that I bought him with. This one has a year of, a ver. No sé, it doesn't have one. But if you're watching this, I encourage you to go through your things. You know, take a look at them, what you need, what you don't need. And I don't know, clean out. It feels good. Like, honestly, like, I feel really good when okay, to be honest, I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I like to keep things, like, y siempre digo, like, and maybe it's because I didn't grow up with a lot of stuff, like, no crecí rica, but I always say, like, oh, what if I need it, right? Like, oh, a lo mejor I'll need it later, so I'll keep it just in case. So that's why I call myself a little bit of a hoarder. But at the same time, like, it feels good cuando I can go through things and be like, okay, esto yo no lo ocupo, va a ser más espacio para algo mejor. So I do like that. So este año que ya I like am sticking to one spot, I'm gonna, like, that's my goal, to clean out. Y se me va a acabar my phone. Ya me está marcando que está rojo. But I'm going to continue to look through these things. Thank you for joining me. I have a video dropping tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So if it pops up, go ahead and check it out. We're talking about bucket list with a fellow YouTuber, which I'm actually really excited about. It's part 1. And then next week on Friday, part 2 is going to drop. And then I also have some other things that I'm working on. So I'm really excited about it and to grow my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out that video tomorrow. And leave me some comments. All right, see ya.